Hi all. Now we are going to check the question that is explain how leakages and injections influence the size of an economy's circular flow of income. So we have three keywords here: leakages, injections, and economics circular flow of income. So let's see how to start the question. So you can mention that in an economy, money moves continuously, right, between households and firms through circular flow of income. So we know that when in an economy we have households and the firms, right? So households will be providing land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur, right? The factors of production. And as a result, the firm will give the factor payments, right? Like rent for land, interest for capital, wage for labor, and profit for entrepreneur, right? And also, from the firm, the households will be buying goods and services, right? And as a result, what will be the households giving back to the firms? The payments, right? Payments for goods and services. So this is how the circular flow is working. Okay. So it is mainly between households and the firms. So the size of the flow depends on two important factors, that is leakages and injections. So these determine whether the economy expands or contracts. Okay. So let's start with the leakages. So leakages are withdrawals of money from the circular flow. So it is a withdrawal of money from the circular flow. They reduce spending and decrease the size of the economy's income. Okay. So let's see what are the type of leakages. First thing is savings. So income not spent on goods and services. So just imagine that you are earning 10K per month. Okay. And you are saving around 4K. Right. Which means you are only spending 6,000 rupees for buying goods and services. Which means only 6,000 rupees is entering into the account. Okay. Second thing is taxes. Money paid to the government. So we know that the increased tax rates will reduce your disposable income, right? So the taxes reduces our disposable income, right? So we can mention that when the tax is increased, the spending will also reduce, right? So which will work as a leakage. Then the imports, definitely. Spending on goods produced in other countries. So we know that while we are checking the circular flow, it only have domestic and firms and households, right? Both are domestic. But when the foreign countries, okay, when the foreign products are entering here, what will happen? Whenever we buy some foreign products, we have to spend our money on foreign. Okay, so the money will be going out of our economy. Okay. So these are the three major reasons. And what are the effects? So when leakages increase, less money circulate within the economy, which means our money supply will be reduced. So firms receive lower revenue, production also fall. So the employment can decrease, as a result national income contracts. So when just imagine that basically whenever a product is less demanded, if that is produced domestically, and the similar product imported from the foreign country is getting more demand, so gradually what will happen? No market will be there for the domestic product, so slowly their business will be decreasing, right? They will have to reduce their production. As a result, many of the employees employed there will become unemployed due to the less production, and many will be get layoff. All these problems will be there, which will negatively affect our national income and growth of the economy. So these are the major things that we should learn about the leakages. So what is leakages? Leakages are of three reasons. The major three reasons are savings, taxes, imports, which basically means the income is not spent on the economy. The income is not circulating. The money is not circulating in the economy. So the major reasons are savings, increase in tax rates, and the increase in imports. And the effects will be reduced national income, reduced growth, and increased unemployment, all these kind of things. Okay. Now let's move on to injections. What is injections? So injections are additions of money into the circular flow. They increase spending and expands the economic activity. So what are the major type of injections? First thing is investment. Spending by firms on capital goods. So government spending, expenditure on public services and infrastructure. So you know that government spends a lot, right? For example, to construct a bridge, tarring a road, constructing a road, building hospitals, educational institutions. All these are from government spending. So these kind of things. And then exports. Instead of the imports here, if our country's export have improved, that will increase the income. It will attract more income into our country, which is good for the economy. So income earned from selling goods away. So these are the things that could improve the economy's injections. So investment, government spending, and the exports. Okay. And now let's see what are the effects of injections. The effects of injections. So when injections rise, more money enters the economy. Businesses earn more income. Okay. And the production will increase, employment opportunities grow, and this will lead to an expansion in national income. So just opposite to that of the leakages. This will improve the national income. It will promote growth, and more employment will be there. More demand will be there for the domestic products, etc. So these are the things about injections. Okay. Now let's see what are the relationship between leakages and the injections. Is there any relations are there or not? So if injections are greater than leakages, the circular flow grows the economy and the economy will expand. Okay. So when injections are greater than leakages, then what if the leakages are greater than injections? The circular flow shrinks and the economy slows down. Okay. And when leakages are equal to injections, the economy is in equilibrium. There won't be any growth or there won't be any downfall at all. So leakages and injections play a major role in determining the size of an economy's circular flow of income. So leakages reduce economic activity by removing money from the circulation, while injections increase economic activity by adding money into the system. So the balance between the two influences economic growth, employment, and the national income. So this is how you have to attempt such kind of questions. So whenever the question comes for your exams and all, don't forget to add the basic two sector diagram. Okay, the circular flow of income with the households and the firms. Also, remember to mark all the things, factors of production, factor payment, purchasing of goods and services. Then only you can clearly show the impact on the circular flow of income. So, remember all these points. This is how you should be answering it for a 8 mark, 10 mark question. Okay.